Was geht, meine lieben Freunde, Nudi, und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Fata Morgana Folge. Und wir sind heute in der 83. Folge angelangt. Letztes Mal haben wir das 5. Ende erreicht. Können wir kurz hier noch einmal abchecken. Es war Never Let Go.
Yes.
Und schauen wir hier allein, wie es so aufgeteilt ist. Hier kommen es halt noch 3
So.
weiter.
Ja genau, dann passt perfekt. 4, wird keinen Sinn machen. Ja, es kommen noch 3.
Okay. Wahrscheinlich. Ja, Freunde. Ich frage mich, ob irgendwann mal wichtig wird, dass wir den Spiegel nicht anfassen, wenn wir da irgendwann zurückgehen. So, oh mein Gott. Also, mal schauen. Nochmal kurz, weil ich abchecken bei der Chapter List, Chapter Select, wie das so steht bei der. Letztes Mal, als wir geguckt haben, war glaube ich 4. oder so. Oder 5. oder 6. Ich weiß nicht, wie die so aussehen, einfach kurz. Können wir einfach lesen vor der. Oh, Salvage. Achso, das wird das mit.
Ja, was war bei Door 6?
Mit Cell.
Ah ja, okay, schon. Ich meine nur das Bild. Okay.
Warte was. Achso, das ist Morganas Pass.
Ja.
Und hier kommt das 7th Door. Warte mal kurz. Ich wollte gerade sagen, zwischen Door 2 und 3 gab es ja nichts, was wir so wirklich machen konnten. Und erst danach kommen wir also doch, wir haben den Spiegel angeschaut. Ja. Aber hier Investigation, nur wenn man wo man so mehr gemacht hat, ist es hier als eigenes Chapter. Oder hier nach Chapter 6 war das mit dem Morgana Vergangenheit. Egal, Freunde. Wir gehen direkt rein. Und zwar hatten wir letztes Mal gesagt, dass wir erstmal das eine Ende spielen. Also ich habe mir schon gedacht, dass es kürzer ist, weil wir verlassen die Menschen und sobald wir die Menschen verlassen, ist ein Ende. Ja. Also war bisher immer so, oder gefangen in der Menschen oder verlassen. Das waren immer so die 2 Arten der Enden. Mal gucken, wie das True Ende dann noch ist. Und wir gehen jetzt rein zu Mutilated. Ja, Mutilated Body.
Nein,
Mutilated Body. Mutilated Body. Let's go. Mint ist schon dabei.
Ja, und jetzt wird
die Musik?
We don't let go.
Ja, no. Wir machen Gothic.
We don't let go. Oh, der Sound ist so geil.
Boah, kurz mal ein kleiner Recap für euch, Freunde. Die Witch sagt uns so, wir sollen alles loslassen, einfach rausgehen, weil ist dann leichter wird, kein Pain. Wir haben alles verloren so, wir würden uns manipulieren wie immer.
Happy family, bla bla. Aber no, don't listen to her.
Giselle, probably.
Don't listen to
her.
Das
ist so geil, ja. Oh, yo!
Jo, aber wir sind nur so.
Ja, vielleicht wird's clearer jetzt nochmal.
Don't trust anything she says.
Also man sieht hier schon die Haare und so, ne? Aber vielleicht wird's nochmal clearer, mal gucken. Ich mach schon mal ein Foto. Hey, cool.
Don't trust anything she shows you. Michael, you told me you believe in my love. That if I could survive for hundreds of years, it must be real.
Oh, Sonic ist so geil, Alter.
So don't start doubting it now.
Oh, jetzt ist eine Montage. Oh! Yo! Boah! Guckt euch das an, Freunde. Die Mate, ne? Also, Mate, ach scheiße, ja, aber das ist so Mate Design ein bisschen, ne?
Ja, schon, da steht diese.
Ja,
Open your eyes, Michael, and look at me.
Boah, diesen roten Drip.
Boah, safe einer meiner Lieblings.
CGs. Boah, so geil.
Listen to me, please. Listen to the sound of my voice.
By the way, Freunde, stay hydrated.
Ja. Michael, will you listen to what I really think? How I actually feel? I would never, ever push you away.
Ja, es war ja klar, dass das ein Ding ist.
Do you remember what I said, Michael? When you broke through the cocoon I had built around myself, I said that I would never ever come to hate you. I still stand by that. My feelings haven't changed in the slightest. It doesn't matter what kind of past you had, or what kind of secrets you keep, I still love you. You accepted me, Michael. Oh, the soundtrack.
Digga.
I spent hundreds of years trapped in this place. Fast 1000 Jahre. Yes. watching as tragedy after tragedy befell its residents, slowly losing my grip on myself until I had been twisted so far I could tell them like stories with a cold smile on my face.
Und zwar, wir sind ja gerade in der 7th Door, und falls du dich noch erinnern kannst, ganz am Anfang stand 1086 bis Freizeichen, ist hier immer noch die Gegenwart.
Ja.
Und kann sein, dass wir in dieser Dorffläche erfahren, welche Zeit wir gerade sind.
Ja.
Falls es überhaupt messbar ist, keine Ahnung. Mal schauen.
Ich sag halt 2012, weil das Spiel gemacht wurde.
Ja, I don't know, man.
And despite what I had become, you still took my hand. Oder 1999. So genau 1000 Jahre danach. You still said you loved me. No matter what horrors you've experienced, I will always and forever take your hand.
Boah, ist so geil, Soundtrack. Fuck.
Michael. Ich fühle mich hier, dass ich nicht dem Voice Acting gerecht werde, so wenn das Anime wäre. So.
Giselle! Boah, die Augen offen jetzt, ne?
Please have faith in me, Michael. Don't believe what some illusion says. Believe me. Believe the real me.
You have it backwards, Giselle. The truth is, I never once doubted you.
What?
I never doubted your love.
Michael.
I despised myself. I hated that I was so weak I couldn't even bear being rejected by a phantasm made to look like you. I didn't want you to see me like that. I didn't want you to know I was so weak. To see my past. To see me now, a pitiful, unsightly mess. I couldn't stand the thought of you seeing any of that. If only in your memories, if only for you. I wanted to be a gallant, to be a man. I wanted to be the man who never cried, who never showed weakness, and who died trying to protect you. I didn't want you to know that I was so weak, that I was such a sad, frail person, and not even a real man.
Michael.
I didn't want you to see that. Morgana was telling the truth. I opened the door to our past in order to bring you back. But that wasn't the whole story. Wirklich, die Story behind the story, ne? I kept details about myself out. Things that would make me look bad. Ja eben, deswegen habe ich mir immer so gefragt, also in der 5th dachte ich mir immer so, give me more of the family. Da kam nie was.
Ja.
There's no one as shameful and reprehensible as me.
No, Michael. There's no one in this world as admirable as you. You remain true to yourself to the end.
Ja, nicht gecursed, ne?
No matter how bad things got, it's crazy. Day after day you fought, all alone, despite being put through hell. Yet you chose not to curse those responsible. Only once did you ever consider cursing someone. Your father.
Ja, für mich.
I remember that day very well. I was too stupid to realize it at the time, but you did that for me. The one time, hätte er ruhiger machen können, muss ich ehrlich sagen. The one time you ever wanted to curse someone was for me.
Aber nee, gut, dass es nicht gemacht hat, weil sonst wäre der Happiness Time früher geendet.
Ich meine nur der Dad, ne, egal. Give yourself a little more credit.
Er ist so oder so gestorben. Ja. Nicht so wie Amide und AIB oder wie die Schlampe hieß, Digga.
You did perhaps come off as a bit inscrutable, but deep down, you're truer to yourself than anyone. Your motivations simple and pure, your heart full of kindness. Know that you're a wonderful, admirable man, Michael. Be proud of who you are.
That doesn't change how much suffering I put you through, Giselle. I I was the white-haired girl. The girl in the portrait was me. It was all me. I came back more than once. Showing up a woman, then disappearing again. Hurting you, completely unaware, pushing you away, leaving nothing but tragedy in my wake. I'll never forgive myself for what I did to you. Boah,
Oh.
jo, wie gut.
Have faith in yourself.
Es ist so krass, auch wenn man kurz mal überlegt. Also wie fällt's als wir Door 6 geschrieben, Buch? Door 6 gespielt haben und sie so zu White Girl sagt, ja, Michael, bist du es? Da dachte ich so, ja, Michael ist doch nicht White Girl.
Ja, so, was labert?
Ist ein Dude, so ein bisschen, ne? Und dann so im Nachhinein so, how long it was him?
Ja. Follow your heart.
Susan!
I know it was a secret you didn't want revealed, but for me, I couldn't be happier to know the truth. Because it shows just how incredibly much you love me. And not only life, the hundreds of life years I spent trapped in this mansion, you spent searching for me. In that vast, empty, hopeless void, you heard my voice. Your love guided you to me. When you had lost everything, your love for me still lived on. Even as it tore you apart, you kept fighting to make it back to me. A few blanks in your memory don't account for how someone so fiercely determined could suddenly become a completely different person.
But Giselle, how am I supposed to believe that? How am I supposed to believe that wasn't me? When everything about us is exactly the same.
How are you not the white-haired girl?
What?
No, sorry. You are not. So you are not the white-haired girl, Michael. Have faith in your own heart and the things you stand for. Have faith in your true self, in the person you are, the shape of your soul. You were never the white-haired girl, and you never will be. Remember when you first arrived at the mansion, Michael? I took your hand, and together we watched dozens of different lives play out.
Dozens? Dutzende heißt doch so über 12.
Ja, das ist halt falsch benutztes Wort, egal.
Egal.
Oder I guess, in diesen Doors gab es viele verschiedene Leben.
Ja, so.
Ne? So in jeder Door gab es mehrere Charaktere.
Ja, probably.
Were your memories anywhere among them? It wasn't behind those doors that you found yourself, but in the remnants of the months we shared here. Was the white-haired girl anywhere in your memories? You are Mich, no one else.
But that doesn't change what my body.
I know you, Michel. I know who you are deep down. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And I want you to understand that, to know how I feel. Though we only shared our love for a month in life. Mehr, gell?
Nein.
Echt?
Ja, haben die gesagt. Also für einen Monat waren nur.
It was enough for me to wait hundreds of years for your return. And you fought with everything you had to make it back to me, to get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
You are the greatest man I have ever known.
How is it? You always manage to see straight through me, Giselle. To give me exactly what I want. That smile, that single ray of light in the endless dark. To say exactly what I've so desperately yearned to hear. The words I've sought for countless years. I reach out for her, but she's begun to fade, her outline hazy, and blending into the surroundings. Boah, guck dir das mal an, Freunde, Digga. Das Artwork's wonderful.
Yeah.
And all I managed to do, to grab is empty air. I want more than anything to feel her warmth right now, the sensation of her skin against mine, but there's nothing there. Please, Giselle, don't leave my side again.
Don't worry, I'm right here with you. I'm not going anywhere.
Giselle!
Put your hands on my shoulders. Wrap your arms around me.
I can't. I want to so much, but I can't feel you there at all.
You can, Michel. I promise. Close your eyes.
Yo!
Here we close unsere eyes. Now reach forward, slowly. You can feel me there, can't you? That's my finger, and that's my hair. Those are my eyes. And here are my lips.
Digga, mit den Fingern auf die Augen.
Here's my heart. Ja, oder? Er spürt es aber nur so. Also, ich glaube, er macht nicht so, sondern er spürt es. Oder? Weißt du? So reach forward. Ja. Here's my heart, where I keep all the feelings you gave back to me. And my love for you. In body and in spirit, I'm all yours. Can you sense me here beside you?
I think I can.
Now, hold on and don't let go. You know, it's kind of funny. We're like two awkward kids around each other. Bound together by a love so amazingly powerful. Yet we only ever held hands a few times. And embracing is like some incredible achievement for us. Hehe. And we're supposed to be full-grown adults. Kiss me, Michel. We never got the chance while we're alive.
Giselle. Boah. Nicht vergessen, sie war ja so mentally cooked wegen Antonin. Ne?
Ja.
Deswegen ging es ja damals nicht in der
Ja.
Church. Ja moin. Chapel.
Or are you going to tell me to wait again?
Das war doch so geil. Not this time. I feel my way around the emptiness where she is. Her skin white, but not pallid. Her slightly flushed cheeks, dimpled by her smile. Her lips, which at times called me master, and at times called me Michel. Her entire being, this woman who accepted me as a man, who even in death continued to bring me back from my darkest places. She is my everything. I feel a faint breath against my neck, somewhere between a sigh and a giggle. I feel her warmth, which I thought I would never know again. The soft touch of her skin. I envision her face before me, where I'm sure she is, with her eyes closed, and I press my lips against hers. It's a quick, clumsy affair, just a little peck. Not the kind of kiss two grown adults might be expected to share, but nonetheless, a gentle warmth spreads through my body from the place our lips touched. It's a sensation so pleasant, so nice, I can hardly believe it's real. Our surroundings dissolve, and the world takes on a new face. A plane of tranquil light created by Giselle, into which the mansion's darkness slowly seeps. Difference is, now I'm not afraid to step back into it. Yo, here's the observation tower. All it took was that single, irreplaceable moment to change my everything. Immer noch in door 7th, by the way, ne? Though I can't see her there, I can feel her presence right beside me. Her heart. And that she too can feel mine. I won't falter anymore. I'm through hesitating. wavering about in fear of my own weakness. I will look to the future. I will believe in myself. Because she believes in me. Der wirklich brennt. Believe in the Jedi who believes in Michael.
Ja.
I'm done carrying the chains I created for myself. I have work to do. No more looking away from my responsibility. As the light dims and darkness begins to take over, I hear her voice in my ear.
Michael, can I ask you to lend your hand to someone? You set me free, and now I'd like you to do the same for her.
Für Morgana, oder wie?
This is something I don't think anyone else can do. Only you can rid the mansion of its darkness. I'm here with you too. So let's open the final door together.
Ja.
The true final door. Davor wurde ja auch gesagt, das ist die final. Okay. Das wurde übersetzt über Door 4 gesetzt, die final door. Okay.
Ja, und the story behind the story.
Okay. We can put an end to all this tragedy. I know we can. Now, off we go, Michael. And do not let go of my
Ja,
hand.
ne? Let's go, Alter. Giselle. Reality fades back into view.
Jo. Das ist irgendwie Französisch.
Ja.
What the fuck?
Oder so wie Russisch, finde ich irgendwie, ich weiß nicht. Warte mal.
Ja, hört sich Französisch an.
Oder ist es so rückwärts?
Mhm.
Okay, let's go. Was zu vergiss das? I'm looking at neither the endless eroding darkness nor the visions of my past. Ja eben. Jetzt ist es keine Vergangenheit mehr. Es ist nur noch die Zukunft. Nur eine dort Zukunft nur in der ganzen Story wahrscheinlich.
Ja.
Oder?
Final Door.
Wir sind immer noch nicht aus der Seventh Door raus, ne? Vielleicht sind die aber auch zusammen, so
Ich
wie Harry
denke,
Potter.
die wird jetzt geöffnet und dann wird die 7. Door geschlossen.
Probably, mal schauen. Aber also normalerweise ist das zwischendurch etwas länger, aber mal gucken. Ja.
Vielleicht ist diesmal nichts dazwischen.
Ja, mal schauen. No divisions of my past. But the sea of blood spreading in all directions. I'm standing at the top of the observation tower outside the door. I've returned. Back in Morgana's world. A bitter, hate-filled, curse-fueled world.
To tell you the truth, I didn't see this coming. This is my mansion. My domain. She was supposed to be locked up. But it would seem my will is not as absolute as I had thought. What would you call that? The power of love.
Power of friendship.
Nee, hier wäre geil, wenn du einen Song einbringst in den Power of Love.
Power of love. Ist die Copyright?
Ja, vielleicht nicht, ich weiß nicht. Is that what allowed this to happen? Power tried. Where's the magic, the miracle?
Warte. Okay. I can think of one other reason she was able to escape. And it's the only way we'll be able to find the power we need to cast off the darkness of this house. But first, before we do anything else, we must open this door.
Boah, keine Ahnung, was jetzt kommt, ne?
Mhm.
Whatever nonsense that woman filled your head with, it certainly seems you have put some fight into it. It certainly seems to have put some fight into those eyes.
Sie hat's also nicht mitbekommen, ne?
Well, good for you, my dear, yeah. A little confidence boost doesn't erase the fact that you were on the ground, crawling through the filth like a worm, tears streaming down your face as you tried to ignore what lay before you. A little self-esteem isn't going to make you any less helpless when you step through that door.
But that won't stop me from trying. I tried. I'm done acting like you're some inevitability, some force of nature. It's time for me to take a stand, Morgana. The air around the door has a distinct chill to it as I place my hand against the wood surface. My arms, once bloody and lacerated, are now whole again. I can feel my entire body, everything back in its rightful place. I take in a deep breath.
Wie die Musik bildet.
Boah, ich muss mal kurz trinken, Alter. Let's go.
Musik.
Lift my head. Focus my gaze on that in the door. And push it open. Resting on the back of my hand. I can feel another palm, soft and warm.
Giselle, so.
Yeah. Through the single window, sitting high atop the wall, shines a ray of light. A black butterfly flutters within the beam. The black butterfly, ne? Ich hab keine Ahnung. Its form is indistinct, wavering like a mirage as it slowly descends to the tower floor. Oh my god! What? And then, from within the darkness, a person appears. Guck mal, so ein neuer Raum ist hier anstatt der Tower, ne? Jo, Morgana. Oh! Ist das you, Morgana? Guck mal, ihr Gesicht hat so, so sieht's aus. Alter!
Sie hat rote Haare.
Ja, haben wir schon mal gesehen.
Ah ja, stimmt, aber ich meine...
Alter!
Jetzt zum ersten Mal Body Music.
Gesicht, Digga, keine Augen. Alter, wirklich alles abgepielt, ne?
Aber ich glaube, man sieht die Augen, oder? Da.
Ja. Ah doch, da, stimmt. Da und da. Aber so, boah, Digga, richtig aua, ne? Echt disgusting. Let's go, Joke.
How does it feel to finally meet the real thing, my dear?
Oh, das Lächeln, guck mal, Digga. Digga. Also wir sollen sie auch befreien jetzt, ne? Hat sie gesagt. I knew you were young, but you really are still a child. Ja, mit 16 ist sie gestorben, so war es, glaube ich. Having heard her tale, I know she died still a girl. And I know how she came to bear so much hatred for the world. But knowing and seeing are two very different things. Yeah, this is very true. The sight of her bony, adult-skinned body is a painful reminder that she never had a chance to know happiness, to know adulthood was soundtrack, what the fuck, before being robbed of her life.
I had assumed monster would be your first reaction. With the face.
Boah!
Oh. Der Arm, der abgeschlagen wurde, oder? Oder ist es der
linke?
Okay, und der rechte ist nur so Knochenhaltung. Ach stimmt, der linke wurde ja abgeschlagen, so wissen wir. And the body like this.
Digga! Guck mal, diese Zähne auch. Sie erinnert mich richtig an diese alte Oma von Avatar.
How very sweet of you, Michael.
Digga.
So tell me, what exactly do you mean to do now that you're here? Your ultimate goal was, as I understood it, to take Giselle back. But she's no longer here for me to return to you. She broke out of my cage and exhausted what remained of her soul to show herself to you. What?
Yo, Digga.
I cannot perceive even a trace of her presence any longer. So, I presume her soul shattered, dissipating into nothing.
Ja, aber Michael hat ja gesagt, er spürt eine warme Hand.
Als ob's, no way.
Confrontation heißt es jetzt. No, she's right here beside me.
Is that so? You seem to believe as much anyway. Which only makes your presence here a bigger mystery. Ah, I know. You want revenge.
Ihre Expression.
I made you miserable while you were alive, and I continued to torment you in death. You entrusted me with Giselle's life, and I used her for my own ends. You must despise me. Hehe, hatred fills you. You want to curse me, to kill me. My death could well mean the end of all this.
Digga.
Shall I grant you that wish?
She flicks a finger. And the next second a long sword clatters to the floor at my feet.
Yo. Take the blade in your hands, and like the knight of old who executed the witch, pierce my heart with it. Do know what should have happened then.
Do know.
Do now what should have happened then. You always wanted to be a knight, didn't you? Warum sollt ihr sie aber das ihm so anbieten? So. Go on, pick it up.
Warum? Sie will einfach nur, dass jemand einen Curse macht.
Show me your resolve, my dear.
Revulsion.
Sorry. Your revulsion, my dear.
Morgana. I do have a reason for being here. I came to save you. Digga, wie sie guckt.
Ja, das lächeln die richtig weg.
Hm.
Did you hit your head on the way up?
Yeah, probably.
You came to save who?
I spent so long trying to look away, when I should have been trying to look deeper. To tell you the truth, your constant chattering in the darkness evoked more than annoyance in me. I empathize with your loneliness. I bear no hatred for you. Digga, wie kann Micha eigentlich so crazy no hatred?
Ja, toll.
Außer für Amideo, nicht Amideo, IB oder wie auch die Schlappe hieß. It was my despair that brought you back to life. So that makes it my responsibility to end this.
My own wish has given me all the redemption I needed, my dear.
Jetzt so, wenn wir es angefangen haben, Morgana, zusammen.
Or should I be expecting another self-righteous lecture about how hatred does you no good? Brilliant, Michel. Brilliant.
Digga, ihr lächeln die richtig aus wie von Sidious, Digga. Köpfchen.
He can't keep getting away with it. Auch mit der Kapuze. Do you have any idea how absurdly presumptuous you're being? Trying to force your idea of redemption onto someone who has no interest in it.
If the tale you showed me was the whole truth, then I would have said you could revile those heartless men as much as you please.
Wir haben nicht die whole truth gesehen von ihrer Backstory und die Final Door ist das, oder?
Mal schauen. But I refuse to believe that's the whole story. The man I saw beyond the first 3 doors had genuine concerns and worries. They felt things, real human emotions, even if those things ultimately led them down a path of destruction.
Yo! Das hätten wir auch checken, oder haben wir, glaube ich, auch, haben wir nicht gesagt, das ist noch nicht die ganze...
Ja, wir haben gesagt,
haben wir nicht,
so, das war jetzt die Backstory von der Witch, aber man weiß ja nie, weil die hat viel gelogen.
Genau. Ich würde nur sagen, du wirst es.
Jetzt fängt wieder an, das noch.
Okay. Ich würde sagen, Dorf 4 war so, es war, wurde auch so gesagt, bei den ersten 3 Doors war es, die hatten real human emotions, es war so der Struggle, weißt du, und es war auch eine Ugliness von den Humans. Aber Dorf 4 war so nur sozusagen Schönheit oder so, weißt du, ich weiß nicht mehr genau, wie es gephrased wurde. Und jetzt die zwischen Door 6 und 7, die Morgana Backstory.
Door 4 war zu schön.
Der war
zu schön, um wahr zu sein.
Ja.
That's exactly it.
Und ihre Backstory war zu schlimm. Also, weißt du, ich meine? So, es war nichts Gutes an Menschen.
Nur einmal mit in dem Brothel, aber die wurden auch abgeschlachtet.
Eben, also es war nichts wirklich. Also, weißt du, schau mir, things, real human emotions, even if those things ultimately led them to path of destruction, wanting to do something nice.
Wanting to do something nice for the one you care about. Being disgusted at things you've done. Hiding your urges from those around you. You certainly couldn't call them good men. But they were real people with real conflicts.
So you're saying I'm lying? Well, I can't say I blame you. Who would believe the words of a witch?
Ich beliebte nicht, weil du die Witch bist, sondern weil du so oft gelogen hast.
Ja, aber warte schon mal. Hier.
I don't think you falsified your account, Morgana. The tragedy, no. The grisly reality you described, I don't doubt any of that happened. You wouldn't be here otherwise. But I've learned something in my years. reality exists from more than one perspective. Oh mein Gott, sehen wir jetzt von den 1 bis 3 Door X-Perspektive oder was? Oder was meinen wir da sehen?
Ich hab grad volles Déjà-vu, als ob wir das schon mal so gespielt haben. Was ich meine?
Mhm.
That doesn't change what happened. The two-faced young man deceived me and the beast severed my arm.
Ja, Déjà-vus sind Erinnerungen aus einer anderen Wordline.
Ja. Das heißt, in anderen Worten haben wir das Spiel schon mal gespielt.
Bisschen zumindest.
Ja, and the greedy,
Dann haben wir geglaubt.
power-hungry Lord used me for his own person again.
Events by themselves do not tell the whole story. Only when you take into account their circumstances, what they thought and felt, their perspectives, only then can you say you've reached the truth.
Yes.
Das kann man aber auch genauso sagen, auch auf seine Geschichte dann. Also nur wenn man die Perspektive von Lydia sieht, von Georges, von seiner Mom, von
Haben wir,
der,
ja.
ja, aber so richtig der Perspektive, der Gedanken.
Ja, aber die Sache ist, was er meint, dass wir wissen alle die Beweggründe von allen.
Ja, schon
Wir haben
klar.
jetzt nicht so 100% ihre inneren Gedanken gesehen, aber wir wissen alle Beweggründe von allen Charakteren.
Ja, okay, doch. Ja, okay, mal schauen. Sehen wir jetzt die ersten drei, so Mel, Yukimasa und Jacopo, wie deren
Ja, alleine, dass sie so Silhouetten waren.
Only then can say you've reached the truth. What to believe. Let's go.
Your point
Digga,
being,
ihr Smile, so creepy, ne?
are you going to march down to where their souls are and ask them for their perspective?
Yes.
Don't waste your
Sure.
breath. They'll only tell you what benefits themselves the most.
Du nicht, oder wie? Then we do it our way. We open a door und forcen beide alles zu erzählen. We open the door to your past.
And if I refuse, this is my domain, my world. It operates in accordance to my will. The door won't open unless I allow it to.
Were you aware, Morgana, that I recovered my first memory in front of a mirror? Oh mein Gott!
Was du gesagt hast.
Ja, hier wird's wichtig, oder was?
You what?
The same mirror Giselle used to practice her smile. And in all those hundreds of years, bits of her memory came to reside within it. Every time she stood before that mirror, she had me in her heart. Das hat sie nicht accounted for, ne? Bitch! And next I saw one of my own memories play out in my bedchamber. It was the first day after we opened the windows, when she let the morning sun into my room. Also das, nachdem wir, Erkundung, ne? Das war nur, weil wir die Window angeschaut haben.
Ja.
Er sagt ja alles, was das
Sonst wäre es anders.
Ja, das wäre ja nicht so passiert. That day was a turning point in my life.
And why are you telling me this?
Because it means this world doesn't belong only to you. It's also hers and mine. And that is why she was able to break free. Your wish is, without question, the most powerful of anyone's here, and you have more authority over this place than anyone else. There is no denying your position as master of this mansion. But Giselle and I, we too have influence over this domain. I was the one who resurrected you, and she who served as your guide. So the door will appear, whether or not it is your will. The souls reside here as well. They may spin convenient tales, but the memories engraved upon their souls can tell no lies. All the pieces are on the board. Eben, ganz kurz. All the pieces are on board, das ist, weil wir jetzt, nur weil wir den Spiel angepasst haben, kann es sein, dass wir jetzt die letzte Door öffnen können, ne? Es hätte sein können, dass wir nochmal dahin gehen müssten und dann vorskippen müssen und neu spielen müssen. Ja. Und kann aber auch sein, wenn wir den Spiel nicht anfassen, dass da die letzten zwei, also ich denke, da sind zwei Endings, die nicht die True Endings sind, und hier ist wahrscheinlich das letzte True Ending. Oder vielleicht zwei, mal schauen. All the pieces are on the board. Mal schauen. Also wahrscheinlich wird unser letztes Ending nicht das True Ending, also was halt clean wäre eigentlich, so als letzte Erinnerung vor Ending, aber das ist eh scheißegal. Sondern das eins der anderen. The door will open. Let's go. Come on.
Say the door does open. What does that change? Nothing those men may have thought or felt can take back what they did to me. This rotting, broken creature they turned me into. I don't care what was going through their heads. They will never have my forgiveness. My hatred is unwavering. My wish will not be undone so easily.
Ja, mal schauen, ne?
Their souls shall suffer for all eternity.
Before we begin, Morgana, let's get one last lingering question out of the way.
And what that might that be?
Who the white-haired girl is? Ja, eben.
That's your lingering question? We've already established.
That was you, Morgana.
Yeah, you liar. So in a desperate plea to deny you came back as a woman, you're not trying to make me into her? Also das Morgana, das weitet Körper.
Ja, aber ich will kurz gucken, was, also ich check nicht.
That is perhaps the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Ich will wissen, wieso Michi darauf kommt. Also,
That was you, my dear.
oder, Digga. White-haired girl ist, white-haired girl. White-haired girl ist
Giselle. Die Maid.
White-haired girl ist nicht Giselle, White-haired girl ist Michel, Michel ist nicht White-haired girl ist Morgana.
Ja.
Aber mal schauen, ob das jetzt wie es ist, ne?
So, boah, der Twist mit dem White-haired Girl war crazy, so.
Welche?
That was you, my dear, don't avert your eyes. You must face reality.
I'm not averting my eyes and I'm not in denial. I have faith. Faith that I only ever made it back to this mansion once.
Ich dachte mir auch, es würde doch keinen Sinn machen, dass er als das White Girl so zurückkommt. Also
ja, eben.
Weil auch wie die Story erzählt wurde, er kam zurück dann als Michel, weißt du?
Ja, deswegen haben wir nicht so 1, 2, 3 durchgegangen.
Ja, ich dachte mir schon, es macht doch so.
Und auch noch, er hat so erzählt, ich habe es gerade so geschafft, hier hinzukommen, ohne irgendwas, weißt du?
Ja, und alleine so, er wurde ja nur geguidet von der Maid, von Giselle, von ihrer Voice. Er würde dann nicht hinkommen und dann mit Mel oder so.
Okay.
Das würde keinen Sinn machen. Oder als
When I awoke in the rocking chair beside the fireplace.
Genau. In dem Rocket.
Anfang des Games.
Genau
halt,
da.
also nach dieser ersten Szene.
Das, ja. Yes. Nevertheless, that hardly justifies accusing me of being
Ja,
the
eben.
foolish girl.
Warum sollte es jetzt sie sein? Also, sehen wir das erst in der nächsten Door oder? Aber ne, er hat gesagt, letzte question before we go into it. Ne?
Es war ja so, er wollte wie heißt es? Ich wollte gerade denken, weil sie wollte ja so Morgana, dass die Suffering, die sie wrong getut haben.
Ja,
das
so
war
ein,
kein
zwei,
deutscher Satz. Aber sie hat doch das selber auch, das White Girl zum Beispiel jetzt mit Jacopo, hat sie selber auch, wenn sie White Girl war, so gelitten. Okay.
Ich weiß nicht mal schon.
How could you possibly think I was her? Never have I not been present in these walls.
Ja. Die waren, aber die White Girls waren eigentlich auch alle immer nur eine Menschen. Nein, nicht ganz.
Nee, sie sind ja gekommen von irgendwoher, weißt du?
Ja, aber ja, und außerdem sind die auch manchmal so gegangen, so wie in der ersten
Ja,
Door.
genau.
Ja. Oder in der zweiten. In der dritten.
Not even while she was alive in the claws of tragedy. My hair is not white, nor are my eyes red. Hier kann er save your appearance to ändern als Witch. And look at this horrid, festering face. How could I ever become her?
How your soul appears is irrelevant in this case, Morgana. I will uncover the truth about you. Things if you don't know. And if I can show that you were in fact the white-haired girl, in that moment will your reality be rewritten.
If you're so confident, then be my guest. Find out for yourself just how little you're capable of.
Darkness fills the observation tower once more. It's wieder back to normal, oder? Morgana fades into the distance, leaving me alone in the dark stream. It's a darkness I've seen, felt, and been consumed by numerous times since arriving at the mansion. But this time I welcome it, praying that beyond it lies a truth with the power to release all from the house's grip. This next tale has no narrator. Yo. I won't sit back and listen as someone recounts the path of fate for me. No, I have to find the path for myself this time. Vielleicht können wir jetzt in dieser letzten Tour selber Sachen entscheiden, ne? Wenn man für sich selber finden soll. Ne?
Sehr cool.
I don't know what awaits me beyond the black. But no matter what it may be, so long as I have the power to provide redemption, I must never put down my sword. Now, let us open the door. The final door. Oh! Demon Shell complete, the final door. Oh, ja! Freizeichen. Oh shit!
We don't know.
Yo! Guck mal, wie unten es so
Ja.
blau ist. What? An der Stelle, Freunde, nimmt die Like-Button auseinander. Rasiert kaum was noch. The final door, the beginning. Let's go, Freunde. Nimmt die Like-Button auseinander, checkt andere Parts, Videos, Streams ab. Rasiert die Glocke, abonniert. Was weiß ich, Digga. Boah, fuck, final
Jetzt,
door.
wo wir Door 27 gespielt haben, beste Door?
Ja.
Beste Door.
Weil das war jetzt alles danach halt auch noch
Ja.
zu 7 gehört, ne?
Das ist crazy, weil es hat so viel connected.
Ja, Freunde. Ich würde ehrlich sagen, crazy Rainbow Star. Final Door, mal schauen, ob es noch wirklich die Final ist. Der Joke. Aber no narrator, mal schauen, ob wir jetzt Sachen selber entscheiden können, was ziemlich cool wäre. Ja, Freunde. Wiederschauen und reingehauen.